Welcome to Michelle Motivational Corner. Burst forth with new joy. We have so much to be grateful and thankful for to stay encouraged in a time such as this. Whatever is going on, I just know that it's all for us to continue on staying focused on the positive things and praying about the negative. Because I tell you, we all need it. And we done came a long way compared to what we was going through 3 years ago. So now to stay motivated and focus on the insight of knowing what's to come. Let's look in these communities, continue on being built up, and let's look forward to the neighborhoods constantly getting built up and the children being safe. Families just growing. So, I just want to shout out, Michigan, Detroit, all over. We ask God to show up and show out in things that we may not have control of, but we know God is in charge. Trust me. And so I want to say all that today is that I got a few tips today for the ladies, and I just want to say God bless every man in the world that continue on, blessing them and covering them and giving them the mindset to put you first. But ladies, I just want to say I love you, and I know that we all, it's so powerful when we stick together and pray. But I got a few tips today because today I decided, yesterday I took my braids down and I'm wearing my natural hair. And I love my weave styles. I love, braids and all that. But I have a testimony how I grew my hair because my hair was really, really short. But I grew it because I kept on massaging my scalp. I kept on doing different things that I knew that it needed, on top of me wearing my little quick weave, my braids and stuff. So, anytime I get a chance, I want to share with the ladies. This is the things that I used. And my kids be like, Mama, they used to always say stuff like, Mama, why you in your hair? I said, look, I like my little weave style, but when it come down to it, I will wear my hair, but not so much like I like my little hairstyles. I'm thinking about now what hairstyle I'm gonna get next. No telling. I may get braids, no telling, something. But anyway, it's just a blessing that we have to embrace every day and thank God. I thank God for being a woman, and that's why I have so much I care for every woman because we all, especially, just in life living, we're going through different changes with our bodies and all that. And then, especially if you gave birth to children. So that's another thing, and then on top of it, you're raising them and, when they get grown, you're still dealing with them. So it's always an ongoing process, but we already know who's in charge. We want to put him the head of our life. He the head of my life, head of my household, so I give him the honor and glory. But I just want to share the tips that I used to grow my hair, because my hair, I had like certain parts of it had broke off. It was like this bang was nowhere near like this. My bang was so short and broken off, but I ended up growing it back. I ended up growing it. It then got to the point where I'm like, wow, I'm thinking about cutting it, but I just wait, after I probably, come off my next hairstyle, But I want to share this. It's so important that I end up using leave-in conditioner. Like when my braids was in, I would grease my scalp sometimes with leave-in conditioner because it felt so good. It was soothing to my hair. Even my size didn't even come out. So it's like leave-in conditioner. I got this from Dollar Tree. This came from Dollar Tree, and it really good because I packed my whole head with it, because it really, after I've been and washed it and everything, gave it a conditioner, then I put this in and let it dry, and then braid my hair, and then blow dry. This is good. Come from Dollar Tree, and ain't nothing but $1.25. It used to be $1, but now it's $1.25. And this is leave-in conditioner, and it's called Shea Solution. Then Firmadol. Firmadol is the grand finale. This is what really grew my hair. Firmadol, and it's hard to find it because sometimes they have to order it. But Firmadol is really a good thing, and I remember I ran across this years ago, and then when I noted they wasn't on the market like it used to, I make sure I ask every beauty supply store, do you have Firmadol? Do you have Firmadol? And this is what keep your hair together, because I haven't had a perm. It's been like almost maybe 7 years or 8 years. Matter of fact, I think it's been like almost close to 7 to 8 years since I had a perm. So all this is natural, and this come from me leaving in conditioner. Then also got another thing, vitamin E. Vitamin E is good. I grew my hair by taking vitamins and then using Firmadol. Then the conditioner come from Dollar Tree. This wasn't up but $1.25, but it's so good to have this. So you'll have that in, and it'll help. It'll help. You ain't got to spend a lot of money when you're trying to do things. And vitamin E, oh my God, it really works wonders. So I always try to take vitamin E. And vitamin D is good for your immune system and your body and everything. Vitamin D. But sometimes when you do feel like you have to take vitamins, go to the doctor and make sure you're able to take the vitamins so they can see that you're good for it. And far as the skin, it's like that's why I'll be dealing with hair. It seems like I done sweated out from earlier, riding around and everything. But it's all good because as long as you know what to do. And I just want to give people tips of what I did. And it might help somebody, or people might know, but this is what worked for me when I had to do it on my own. Because sometimes you can't afford to go to the beauty supply store. And there's certain simple things you could get and stack up on, or sometimes you may not can go and get your hair done. And with me, I had to grow my own hair because I knew, that's something that I had always learned. I work on my scalp, massage it, do whatever I had to get it growing back, putting latch hooks in on my own. And so, it's just something that I work on trying to keep me together. And sometimes we get tired and wore out, but it's stay encouraged and love on you, and continue on giving God the glory. The more you give him glory, he'll show you glory, and you'll love on other people. Get them props, give them respect. I be giving compliments, and and I just be wanting to see people up, lifted up. And that's why I'm so happy I'm able to get tips based on how I grew my hair, because my hair did not look like this a couple of years ago. It did not, but it really works, between me, doing what I have to do as far as the conditioner. It's really good. Firmadol, it's the bomb. And vitamin E. Then I also want to tell you about the skin. The skin, it really works. It works. I use this right here, moisturizer. And it's called by Palmer's cocoa butter formula. You can get this little tube from Dollar General. It might be about $2, or it might be maybe $1. I just round off to $2. But this is good. This is cocoa butter. But it's another one, and I don't have it, but it's like different kinds. It's for oily skin, then it's for dry skin, and it's also one for even tone skin, then they have one for fading tone. Now, I've used mostly all of them, especially when you have acne and you might bust a bump or something that cause a black spot. It's so good to get the even tone. And then if you want, some blemishes to fade away, fading cream will work. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to get you light, but it'll help blend in your skin. So, it's Palmer's cocoa butter moisturizer, but the other brand, it costs about $8 or $9, might be $10, but it really worked. I remember when right after I had my daughter, I discovered it because I was going through so much stressing and everything, but I ended up realizing how much our skin and every stuff can really take its toll. It took a toll on our skin. So what I did, I ended up getting the Palmer even tone, and it evened my skin out. And I'm telling you, boy, it's just like, wow, I couldn't even believe that skin really did some wonders. So his products is really good because I've used it. And don't want to forget the black soap. The black soap, I don't have it with me right now, but black soap is good. It works. Because I'm telling you, my skin is really came a long way. And I'm an adult, but it's not as like it used to be when I was young. So, I understand, when kids have that, but they outgrow it, continue on drinking water, just continue on nourishing. But that what really works on the skin, and so do vitamin E. Vitamin E. And this, it really, really, really do some justice, so especially in the wintertime when your skin is dry, you put it on, you apply it on and stuff. It just helps. And so, and another thing, women, a lot of women got a little mustaches or something, little hair, this and that. Hey, that's what the tweezers for. Use the tweezers. If you don't like doing the tweezers, you can always go and get it lasered, until you get the money to get it removed permanently, But you can use that or Nair, so many things that we can use to build ourselves up Just stay encouraged. But the more I love on God, the more I just continue on, looking to see how can I help somebody, lift somebody else up. Because I ain't never been stuck up, conceited. I just been the type of person know that I done witnessed a lot and been through a lot, and it's all a testimony for me. And I don't ever look down on nobody because you know different. But I'm not gonna deal with nobody got a lot of mouth and think you trying to help them and they turn around turn against you. So as far as throwing pearls before swine, that's one thing I don't ever want to do, and it happened to me before. I was talking to this person, I told them some things, and they turned around. They already had a spirit that wasn't right, and I just was discerning, but I didn't think none of it. But the Lord showed me. So everything that I was talking to them about, they were sitting back. It was like, so you got to be careful who you talk to. You got to go to God. Tell it to God, because when you tell it to God, God gonna work your situation out. The Lord is gonna work it out. So I just thank Him for being always on time in my life, and my heart is just like we could build these communities and these neighborhoods, and it started with us all having a mindset to build the kingdom. I'd rather see the kingdom built than these grave sites getting bigger or these prisons getting bigger, because that seemed like the more we hear crime, we already know where they head, either two ways, the grave or the prison. But I truly want to see that right there change, because once that change, it just be so much better. It'd be a much better where the community continue on span and the neighborhoods, and then the kingdom. Then honor your leaders. Get shout outs to your leaders. Pray for them. Do whatever it takes, because if they didn't yield and do what God asked them to do, guess what? A lot of souls wouldn't be right where they at. Just like me, I'm like, hey, I ain't holding down, but I just want to tell you, I just know how good He been to me, and I'm standing on His word to do whatever it takes for me and everything that's connected to me. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing but good, and anything that's not good, keep me invisible to it, and let it not darken my doorstep or my pathway. Anything do, it has no power, because it's being shut down instantly. That's how we got to get nowadays, because I know what time of day it is, and I know just by witnessing a lot of stuff on the news and just being out here, I just want to know that I want to get to God's heart. I want to get to God's heart, and as I get to His heart, I know I'm able to get some results. So I want to say this and end on this note. I just want to shout out to the men. Maybe I have something for the men. Continue on getting closer to God so God can show you things. Ask God to give you discernment, clarity, wisdom, knowledge, and guidance so you could be led by Him. If you're looking for a good woman, or you want someone that's in your life to be right or something, just ask God to show you, because sometimes it's not in your position to do nothing but pray and ask God to show you. And when He show you, please obey, because you don't want to keep going through a cycle that's really going to tear you down, or have no energy to do anything else because you didn't listen when you went to God to give you these signs. Discernment, clarity, wisdom, knowledge, and guidance. You need them. And so I want to send that out to all the men and the ladies. And I just want to shout out to all the leaders out here that's doing God's will and continue on having His way. And as He continue on having His way, I want to thank Him for the faithfulness in me, and honor Him and giving Him time every morning. And I just want to give Him the honor and the glory, because He's so worthy to be praised. Put a praise on it. God bless you. And I'll get with you next time with some more tips. And things are going to get better. So let's stay encouraged. God bless you.